Welcome to the official Multiverse of Movies Epic Pre-Game Show! It's game day, everybody! Game day, everyone! What is up? Oh my god, I forgot to take out the image. I'm an idiot. But what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Multiverse of Movies. I'm your host, Isaac, for today's awesome pregame show. As you guys already know what we do on the channel, we like to do pregame shows where before a movie or show comes out, we like to do a pregame show. Now, this isn't the first time I attempted to do a Spider-Man No Way Home one. I actually tried one an hour ago, and it failed miserably as I could not get the connection right. And we're restarting and we're going back to StreamYard because I had to move rooms because for some reason the Wi-Fi just does not go all the way to where I want it to be, which sucks. But we gotta suck it up. We gotta tighten our straps and get ready for this Spider-Man No Way Home pre-game show. And if anything goes wrong, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. It's telling me I have excellent connection. Oh, it's low. Okay, so my audio is not at the high rate that it wants me to be. Let me highen that up. Let me get a little higher. Is that good enough? Or I'll try it again. All right, there we go. I guess that's better. Let me. All right, there we go. Yeah, I guess that sounds better. But anyways, guys, what is the pregame shows? To the new people who are watching, the pregame shows basically before a movie comes out or before a show comes out. Before it comes out, we go all in on final predictions, theories, analysis, anything. And today just so happens to be Spider-Man No Way Home. We're going to be going at least 2 hours, maybe an hour or so. I don't want to go too long, but I want to get enough time to talk to you guys about the things I want. Also, y'all make sure to comment down in the live chat if you are here on the stream. If you are on the stream right now, it's highly appreciated if you comment down below. Let's have some fun. We already got a comment here. Let me actually pull up the comment. It says, I think Tobey's Peter Parker should say, with great power comes great responsibility to Tom's Peter Parker before Tobey goes back to his universe. To me, it's not about should. It's about doing what's right for the story, and if it fits the story, I would love it. I would love to hear Tobey say it. I would love to hear Tobey Maguire say that in the film. That would be beautiful. It'd be preachy because Tobey has never said it to anyone. He's always been told that by Ben Parker in the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2002 film, and it would be a nice little homage. And there's also another line that I feel like no one says as much as great power. I mean, I can't blame you, but great power, great response. There's this one where Aunt May in Spider-Man 2 says, she says, you have to be steady. Oh, wait, actually, let me go find the quote. Aunt May quote in Spider-Man 2. It was a pretty beautiful quote. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally gets us to die with pride. Even though sometimes we have to be steady and give the thing we want most, even our dreams. That I like. Let me actually pop it up. Let me put it in the chat so that way you guys can read it, and then I can put it up here on screen. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay, there we go. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally gets us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want most. And yeah, even our dreams. And I think that line would be beautiful to be said. I would like to see Toby say that. Like, let's say there's a scene at the end where Tom and Toby are speaking one on one, and Andrew even be there. I would like to hear Toby say at least the last part where it says we have to be steady, even if it means we have to give up the thing we want, even our dreams. Sorry if it came in two different two different comments, but that would be one I would like to hear, just because I think it's a beautiful line. Even though I love great power with great responsibility, I think that's a good line. I really like it. But let's read the comments. Also, Cosmic Wonder just uploaded, so I got a notification from them. All right, let me read the rest of Andrew's comments. But that would be a nice line. I would like to see that. But as long as it fits the story and the narrative. But yeah, Andrew said, "Oh, hold up. Sorry. I hope Toby gets a rematch with Doc Ock. That's on par with the train scene from Spider-Man 2. I do think we're gonna see rematches between. Like, I think Toby will fight Green Goblin. He will fight Doc Ock, and I do think Andrew will fight Electro and Lizard at some point. Toby would also fight Sandman. I do think Holland is gonna fight all of them, but we are going to see those rematches. But I think a rematch you want to highlight is Goblin versus Spider-Man. But anyways, I want to get into the screen. I'm going to get into some theories and predictions of my own, and then after that, we're going to get into your. Let me try putting it right. So first of all, let me take away this. There we go. All right, so we got the screen here. All right, I wrote this already before we start streaming, or beforehand, because because I had another stream planned, but that one didn't work out so well. But I do have some things I wrote down. What I'm excited for. I'm excited for the return of the villains: Doc Ock, Goblin, Electro, Sandman, Lizard. Now, which villain am I particularly more excited for? While Doc Ock is my favorite Sam Raimi villain, I think I'm gonna say Goblin, just because I think Willem Dafoe is an immense talent, and I would love to see his rematch, especially because Goblin didn't end redeeming himself. Remember, Goblin still left off, still haven't taken away Norman Osborn's control. Doc Ock did end with his redemption, his "I will not die a monster" scene. So I would prefer to see Goblin. I think Goblin would be much more of an emotional fight. But yeah. And then the next one is identity reveal. We've never had a Spider-Man story where publicly his identity has been revealed, and I would love to see that. So that would be great to see. First time we see that. Then it's the final of the MCU Spider-Man films. I put final home Spidey film. It's the final of his trilogy. And I know Amy has been talking about how there's going to be more and more and more, but we still don't know. And this is the final of the original Homecoming trilogy. I just called it the Home Spidey films because that's much simpler. And then the potential of Tobey and Andrew, which I think we're 95% sure that will happen. Obviously, Tobey Maguire has been my childhood hero for ever since I was a kid. Obviously, since I said childhood, I remember being a kid just dressing up as Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I remember watching all the films. I still remember even in 2007, a little bit of when I went to go to the theaters and watch Spider-Man 3 when I was a 5-year-old, and it was such a great moment in my life because he was my childhood hero. And I've even said, I think Andrew might remember this, but I remember in a stream back last year, I remember I said that Tobey Maguire, if there was any actor I could meet, it would be Tobey Maguire, not because based on their talent, because Tobey Maguire is not my favorite actor, but based on what they've done for my childhood and my livelihood, I would love to meet Tobey. That would be the number one actor I would love to meet. And Tobey Maguire, seeing his return, I'm going to tear up. I'm sure that on next Friday, when I do my review in the morning, I'm sure you guys are going to hear me all emotional. You guys are going to hear me like, I'm going to probably bring up that I cried. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm probably going to cry during this scene, but yeah. Then the next one is, what the heck is going on? That is a big thing. What is going on? Like, what, the multiverse, Doctor Strange is involved. It's just crazy. It's crazy. What's going to happen? But yeah, then someone brought this up in the comments and said Doc Ock and Goblin interaction. That's something I've always been interested in because we've never, like, we know Doc Ock was aware of Norman Osborn because Norman Osborn in the same Raimi universe was a big character. And not only that, but he worked with his son, Harry Osborn. So I would like to see that. And then the next question is, what's next? What is next? What are we going to get next? And that's something that really, really intrigues me. You know, what goes like what's the post credit? What should we expect for the future of the Spider-Man franchise? Because right now we're really wondering what the heck is going on. But yeah, anyways. And then the next one, the last one for my things that have been confirmed. This is all that's been confirmed. Then we're gonna go to theories. But yeah, Venom. I want to see what is Venom doing. What is Venom doing? Like, what is he up to? But anyways, that is my predictions. Also, by the way, I forgot to say this. Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. Please go follow me over there. I keep y'all updated. But anyways, what is the comment? Okay, there we go. Which comment did I forget to read? There we go. Andrew Casale. Which moments from Toby and Andrew's movies will Doctor Strange spell put the villains from? So I'm sure that Doc Ock is gonna be coming straight from the moment he died in what's it called? Why am I forgetting? Spider-Man 2. Why for a while I froze on that. But yeah, I think Doc Ock will be returning from that time. Goblin, I think he'll be returning from when the blades killed him. Electro, I think from that explosion that happened in TASM 2. Sandman, I actually wonder how are they gonna like what are they gonna say for Sandman and Lizard, because they both didn't die in their respective films. And so I wonder, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? But anyway, next comment. I want to see what Tobey's Peter Parker has been up to since the events of Spider-Man 3 in 2007. I actually have a few theories on that. Let me get into that theory because I wasn't going to bring it up. But let me get into that theory for both Tobey and Andrew. What are they doing? So Andrew, I believe that Andrew, because remember, TASM 2 ended with him being completely dedicated to being Spider-Man full time ever since Gwen Stacy's death. And I think that's going to be a large part of his story where he still misses Gwen Stacy. And also, I see Alex in the chat. Don't worry, I'll get into your comment a little bit. But Gwen Stacy's death, I think Andrew Garfield is going to be so motivated that he's put aside having a normal life, having, college, school, and everything. I think he's going to put that all aside. And we're going to see an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man who has only been so focused on that. But Tobey Maguire, I think, is going to be the opposite. I think we're going to see Tobey who's retired from Spider-Man. I think we're going to see him completely retired. I think he's going to be married with MJ, maybe have a few Spidey babies, maybe have a few kids. If I was to predict, I think he has a kid. I think he has a kid with MJ, and I think that's how we're going to see Tobey, because Tobey is the older one. And I think it's going to be two different split ways of how each Spider-Man is at to kind of balance off of Holland's Peter Parker. And I think that's how they're going to eventually play it out in their respective films. I think that's how it's going to be. I could be wrong. But yeah. Also, I forgot to bring this up, and I'm about to read Alex's comment. Don't worry, Alex. I'm about to read your comment. I am on a voting poll. That's right. Max has put me up on his voting for best movie podcast of the year. Now, technically, I don't have a podcast, but I do kind of podcast form videos where I don't unedit. I don't edit clips out. I kind of have it whole. So consider this kind of like a podcast, and especially these live streams where I just go on and ramble. So please vote for me. I beg you. I'm obviously losing. I only got 9 votes. Enosh is in the hundreds. Sal Abdul, I know he's in the 100 votes. So I'm very far off. But with you guys, this multiverse, maybe let's get some competition in. Maybe show them that the multiverse is strong. So please go vote for me. Link is pinned down in the comment section down below. But yeah, what comment was also? Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below if you're new to the channel. But next comment from Alex: prediction: Darkseid wins. Yep, we heard it here first. What's gonna happen is at the end, they're all fighting the villains, the multiversal villains. Tobey, Andrew, they're all fighting. And then eventually there's going to be a boom tube. Darkseid shows up and he kicks everyone's butt with an Omega beam. That's what's going to happen. But anyways, next comment from Andrew Casale. What will Tobey think of seeing Norman Osborn and Otto Octavius alive because he saw both of them die? I think Tobey will be surprised. Like, actually, the question I want to ask is when Tobey and Andrew first pop up in, like, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but when they first show up, like when they first see Holland, what are they going to say and do? I do wonder that. Here's my prediction. I'm going to put a prediction right now. And you guys tell me if I'm crazy or if I'm stupid or whatever. I think what will happen is Peter gets his butt kicked by the villains, all of them combined. And he's going to get his butt kicked, and he takes a massive L. And then him, MJ, and Ned, they're thinking, what can we do? This is the hardest thing Peter's done. He's never fought this many villains, and especially villains who have a agenda and they hate Spider-Man with a passion. I do wonder, how are they going to bring Toby and Andrew? Well, here's what I think will happen. They're going to talk, and they're being like, hey, wait a minute. If Toby if Toby and Andrew, like, what I think will happen is Ned, because I've heard plot leaks. Now, these plot leaks could be wrong, but I actually think they might be real. In the plot leaks, if they're true, what I think will happen is Ned will tell them, look, they're all here because they died in the hands of a Spider-Man. Why don't we bring in those Spider-Men? And I think Ned's going to bring up that point. And Doctor Strange, and they're like, you know what? We have no other hope. We have no other choice. We have to bring in the other Spider-Men because we're now in deep crap. We're taking massive losses. And now we need the other Spider-Man. And I think Ned's going to pop up a portal, or no, Doctor Strange is going to pop up a portal from Ned's idea, and Holland has to admit, hey, look, I can't handle them on my own. I mean, it's true. He can't. That's how it goes a lot of times. And what I think will happen is they're gonna have them, and they're gonna have to ask for their help. And I feel like they're gonna be hesitant, especially Maguire, because Maguire, I think he wants to live a peaceful life. I think he wants to live a peaceful life. He's married with MJ. He has a kid, or maybe multiple kids. I don't know. And he'll pop up and and at first he's gonna be like, look, no, but I can't help you in the background. And then Andrew Garfield, I don't know I don't actually know how it's going to go down. But what I think will happen is they'll be Peter's going to go alone to the final battle. It's why you see some shots. Let me actually pop up the trailer. Let me see if I can pop up the trailer. I want to pop up the trailer and show you images. I'm not going to play the trailer, but I want to pop up some images. Because this is an interesting question. How will they pop up? What will they say? What will they do? How will they react? Let's see. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. No Way Home trailer. Okay, here's the main trailer. I'm gonna have to cut out the audio because I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this comment for. Wait, hold up. Let me see. Will they? Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna remove the comment. Okay, no, don't play. I didn't ask you to play. Okay, let me see if I can pop it up. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I do not want to get in trouble. Okay, where am I trying to put it? Okay, where is it? There's a swinging scene. No, there's... Okay, where is it? Okay, I think I found it. There we go. Okay, so you see this scene. He's going to be swinging for hours and hours, longer than he ever has. Longer than he ever has swinged. And you can even see another shot. There's like a night shot. This one swinging. And then this one, which this looks beautiful. And I think it's going to be kind of like that hero's journey. I think he's going to go on his own first. And he's like, hey, look, I got to do my best. I got to put them in. Also, let me remove this banner. I feel like it's distracting. Like, I'm removing this banner. I'm sorry, but this is distracting. There we go. So anyways, what I think will happen is we're going to see this hero's journey, and he goes on his way. And Holland is going to go try to put them back in their boxes. And I think it's going to be 5 villains. But during this time, when they see his butt being kicked once more, but you see a Spider-Man who isn't giving up. And I think MJ... Okay, I'm starting to trip on my own thoughts right now. But I do think eventually you'll see them pinning down Holland. All the villains, they're pinning down Holland. And they're like, you can't do this alone. But in the background, you're going to hear Tobey Maguire's theme pop up. I don't know how to play it. And You're gonna see Toby swinging in and saving Holland, but then you'll see Andrew Garfield's theme playing dun 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 dun, and you're gonna hear Garfield's theme, and he comes in, and all the three Spider-Man. Then they eventually do their pose together. They're all gonna be three all standing, and you see the villains around and the Statue of Liberty, and I think something like that's gonna happen. Something like that's gonna happen, and then maybe after that, maybe you'll have MJ and Ned pop up. I do think Andrew Garfield's gonna save MJ. I don't think that's Holland that saves MJ. I think it's totally gonna be to me. I genuinely believe it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Garfield who saves Holland. But anyways, yeah, that's the swing I wanted to bring up. But let me go back to full screen. Yeah, so that's my prediction. I bet Toby would think, why am I so young in this universe? One thing I will say, I actually think Toby is Uncle Ben in this universe. And I think that's why they were saving him. I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't reveal who Uncle Ben is. But by the way, I'm not sponsored by Bang, so ignore that. But I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Toby is the Uncle Ben, and there's gonna be a scene, and I think he's gonna see Aunt May and think, "Oh my God, Aunt May is young. Aunt May is young." I don't think they'll say something like that, but I don't know. Maybe they'll imply it. I could be wrong. But I do think Toby is Uncle Ben in this universe, and that's why they were saving. Because you have to wonder, why are they hiding Uncle Ben? Like, they don't even have to show his death. Just mention his name, bring him up. But no, they've just been very secretive about Uncle Ben. The only thing more secretive than their Toby and Andrew reveal is Uncle Ben in the entire MCU. But yeah, hope Tom gets a massive beating from all the villains. I always like seeing Spider-Man get beat up, or every hero get beat up, because part of the hero's journey is them eventually learning that they're human, that they've lost. And something iconic in Spider-Man films is, like, for example, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man actually never beats Doc Ock in hand-to-hand combat. Remember that, guys. Remember. Although I do think he would have eventually, but Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man has never been Alfred Molina's Doc Ock in hand-to-hand combat. Okay? He's never beaten him in hand-to-hand combat. Remember, in the first fight, Tobey had to eventually leave because Aunt May was thrown. And so he had to go save Aunt May first. And then the second time they found the train, he got his butt kicked. Remember that. And then the third fight, it didn't end in a fight. It was Tobey eventually talking to Doc Ock and telling him, "Hey, look, we got to shut this down, or you're going to kill New York." And then you got Alfred Molina saying, "Brilliant but lazy." But yeah, well, Doc Ock's redemption from Spider-Man 2 be kept. I actually think, yes, what's going to happen is I think he's going to first pop up and he's going to have amnesia because he drowned. And I think he's gonna forget at first. He's gonna be like, whoa, where am I? What is going on? What is going on, man?" And in that scene, I think after that, we're gonna see he's gonna eventually be taken to a cell. And I actually think he's gonna be friends with Tom Holland. I think he's gonna become friends with Holland because I actually think Holland is gonna be manipulated by Goblin. And I think that's why he takes the box, because he's like, I don't want them dead. That's what because they are being sent back to their universe, and they do excuse me, they all die. And I think that's gonna be a big dilemma. And that's actually interesting to me, seeing because remember, Spider-Man has always been about protecting the little guy. And to me, nothing is more Spider-Man like than him not wanting his villains to die. But Doctor Strange, on the other hand, he's not like that. Doctor Strange is about protecting reality at any point, like at any point that you need. Doctor Strange is about that. And I think there's going to be this big dilemma between both of them. And I do think Doc Ock will have amnesia at first, but when he talks to Tom Holland, I think he'll eventually remember, especially when he's in the magical prison, whatever they're going to call in the movie. I think he's eventually going to learn. I do think he's going to fight with the Six because he does want to not die at first. But then at the end, he realizes, I was a monster. I cannot be alive anymore, and I need to protect them. I need to protect this Holland Spider-Man. And I do think Doc Ock, because the trailers have emphasis. Look at the trailers again. Look at the trailers again. Let's actually go back into the screen. Okay. Notice that all the Doc Ock scenes are at the bridge fight, in the bridge. You notice that, right? But when you go into the final fight, the only shot you see of him is should be somewhere here. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, there was a shot, but I cannot find it. Is it this one? No. Huh? I'm not able to find it. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. You see this? This is the only shot we've seen of Doc Ock in the final battle so far, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence that Doc Ock will not fight Peter in the final battle. I think he'll redeem himself once more, and we're gonna have the same arc that he had in Spider-Man 2. But that's just my theory. That's my theory. I think that's what's gonna happen. But I think that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna see him redeemed. We're gonna see him come back. But anyways, next comment. I think Tom should have. I think Tom should have Toby and Andrew teach him how to be a better Spider-Man, since both of them already have more experience and both are older. I do think for sure we're gonna see them talk to Peter, tell him about, you know, what it means to be Spider-Man, and you know how important it is to be Spider-Man. You know, I do think Toby will eventually, like Andrew said earlier, he said that Toby's going to tell him, you know, with great power comes great responsibility, and they're obviously more experienced and more like they're older, and I do think they're going to teach Tom about what it means to be Spider-Man and how important it is to be Spider-Man. But yeah, I think we'll see Andrew first, then Toby. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about who would show up first, but it's a good point that it makes sense that Andrew and Toby, I mean, they won't show up at the same time. Maybe they'll show up separate times. My prediction, I believe that they're going to show up around the same time. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, I do not want Toby as Uncle Ben. Makes no sense. Look, I'm fine if they don't have him as Uncle Ben. I think that would make sense too. But I wouldn't say it wouldn't make sense if they make him Uncle Ben. If I was to bet any money on it, let's say if right now you put me in a bet, I would honestly say I don't think he's going to be Uncle Ben. But part of me tells me that he is. And I don't think that wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? But if I'm to bet any money, I would say that he is an Uncle Ben. But hey, who knows? We're going to have to wait and see and find out. But yeah. And actually, I'll say this. I think I would prefer he's not Uncle Ben. But I wouldn't say it doesn't make sense, because remember, Marissa Tomei is around the same age as Tobey Maguire, so it would make sense if that was Uncle Ben. But yeah, Amnesia makes sense. Also, what's up, Caleb Stack? I see you in the chat right now. I'm gonna get into your comment in a bit. Just let me finish this comment, and I'll get into yours next. Amnesia makes sense. Doc Ock says, "What have you done with my machine?" Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring that up. In the recent trailer, Alfred Molina does ask, "What have you done with my machine?" And I mean, the trailers have heavily implied that he thinks that is Tobey Maguire's until the mask comes off, and he's like even one of my friends, the day we met each other, the day after the second trailer came out, and I remember he was laughing at how you see a scene of Doc Ock saying, "Hello, Peter," and then 2 seconds later he says, "You're not Peter Parker." I love that. I love that scene. And I think at that point, that's when the fight stops, because he's like, "Oh, you're not the Spider-Man I recognize." But oh well. Caleb Stack says Toby comes in strutting as Bully Maguire and says, "Now dig on this." Yes, he's gonna come in. Dude, that's when the portal comes in. When he opens the, you know that scene when he opens the door and the Bully Maguire, and he's like, dun, 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 you know, when he does that, I think that's gonna be when the portal comes in, and then he shows up, and then he says, "I'm gonna put some dirt." No, what's gonna happen is Tom Holland's gonna be like, "Look, I need your help. All your villains are coming in. There's other Spider-Man's villains are coming in. I need your help." And the first thing Tobey Maguire is gonna say is, "I forgot the part where that's my problem." That's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be hilarious just to see Toby casually say, "I missed the part where that's my problem." That would be hilarious, just seeing him say that, man. That would be sad, straight up sad. I think every Tobey Maguire fan, I think that's gonna be their favorite scene ever. If he just says, I missed the part where that's my problem. I do think Tobey Maguire fans are gonna consider that their favorite scene ever. But that's funny, man. That's funny. But now they got this. No, joking. Next comment. Post-credit scene should be Toby and Andrew doing the emo. Toby, Andrew, and Tom doing the emo Peter dance, or they sit and eat pizza at Joe's Pizza. Kind of like the shawarma scene in Avengers, where you see them at the end just casually eating silently. They could have something like that, where they just are eating pizza, just chilling. Because who doesn't like pizza? Pizza's good. Pizza's amazing, and it's always pizza time. There's never a time where it's not pizza time. Okay, there's never a time when it's not pizza time. There's always pizza time. And if you don't believe that, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There's always pizza time. There is always, always, always pizza time. But yeah, imagine at the end they all have the same exact black suit that Bully Maguire wears, and they're just that would be hilarious, man. That would be hilarious. But yeah, let's talk about some theories. Like, what do we think is going to happen in the film? What do we think is going to happen? Also, Andrew brought up a good point. We are going to be seeing a potential. Wait, oh no, not that one. This one. There we go. We're going to see the potential return or the potential collaboration of Doc Ock and Green Goblin, and we never got to see that, even though they're both the big popular Sam Raimi villains, and they never met each other. I do think that Doc Ock always knew. I think when they see each other, they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, I know you." And I do think Green Goblin's going to be like, "Wait, you turned into a villain?" And the reason why I think that's going to happen is because, remember, in Spider-Man 2, they established that Doc Ock knows Harry Osborn. Harry Osborn is the one who funds him, and so that means he obviously knows Osborn Corp. And I do think we're going to find out that at some point, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock eventually worked for Green Goblin. And since Alfred Molina's intelligent, or not, Otto Octavius. Why am I saying Alfred Molina? Otto Octavius. Otto Octavius had worked for Goblin. That's just a prediction. I could be wrong, but my prediction is we are going to find out that at some point down the line, I think Otto Octavius was very aware, had worked for Osborn. And I do think at first he's going to be like, Osborn, you're alive? And at some point, I think Osborn is going to tell Octavius, he's going to tell him, wait, you became a villain? You fought the spider too? But yeah. Also, I want to ask you guys a question. What is your favorite villain of all the Spider-Man movies? What is your favorite villain? My favorite villain is Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. That's my favorite villain. I've loved every villain besides the only villains in the entire Spider-Man franchise I've never liked was Harry Osborn from both the Taza movie and the Sam Raimi film. I think every other villain has been great. I like Sandman. Electro, I actually like Electro. Now, he's not in my top favorite, but I like Electro. Vulture's great. He's one of my favorite MCU villains. But my favorite villain to me is Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. If we're talking performance-based, I would say Willem Dafoe. Well, because to me, Willem Dafoe is one of my favorite actors. Like top 20, top 30, I don't know. Willem Dafoe's great, but my favorite villain specifically is Doc Ock. But yeah, I bet Doc Ock will be like, wait, Norman Osborn, but you died? Yeah, you brought that up. Yeah, I do think that will eventually happen. I think when they first see each other, he's gonna be like, Osborn, you died, and then Osborn's gonna be like, wait, you fought the spider too? Eventually, when they get things, I do think Doctor Strange is gonna be the one that explains this for them. I think that's what will happen. But yeah, I would love to see Toby where he is married to MJ and has a kid, but he hasn't been Spider-Man for some time, while Andrew has just been Spider-Man, but is not just being Peter Parker since Gwen said. Yeah, I brought that up earlier. I do think that Andrew Garfield, we're going to have two different sides of Spider-Man. One is someone who's retired and is done because now he has a family. He has a wife and kid or kids. I don't know how many kids. I would assume there's going to be one kid. I think there's going to be one kid. I don't think they're going to put too many kids. But remember, Tobey Maguire is like 46. So it makes sense that he would be a parent at this point. But Andrew, I do think they're going to do the opposite where Andrew, with who he's just, because remember, TASM 2 did end with him fully dedicated to being Spider-Man. I remember that's how it ended. But that you bring up a good point, Caleb, and I do agree with you. I think that's what's going to happen. But we're going to have to wait and see and find out. Best villain for me, it's Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin. Obviously, I loved Green Goblin. What I loved about the film is his split personality, where you see Norman and you see Goblin, and you see them different. But over time in the film, you see Norman eventually becoming like the Goblin, to the point where he is now 1 fully % goblin, and that eventually killed him. His mistakes is what led to him dying. And I think in this film we're going to see that. And I do think that he's going to be very manipulative. I think he's the main villain of this film because Holland keeps talking about how his favorite fight scenes were the ones with Goblin. And then when I don't know if you guys saw the panel, there was a panel with all three, with Electro, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, and Willem Dafoe. And in that panel, it seemed like they were very highlighting that Willem Dafoe is scary in this film as the Goblin. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the Goblin in this film. I think he's going to be the main villain. I think he's going to be the one that riles up everyone. And I think he's going to be very manipulative. I think he's going to be the one that escapes from the cage, from the prison cage, and he manipulates Peter to letting them go. That's my prediction right there. I think he's going to be the one who tells Peter, look, Peter, we're all good people. I had a son. I was divorced. I had a son. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. He was just a scientist who wanted to make the world better. Sandman was just trying to provide for his family, or for his daughter. I mean, Electra was treated like trash in the world. Lizard, he just wanted to grow his arm. These are good people, because that's what I love about the Spider-Man villains, where they're all sympathetic to a point. And I think Goblin will be the guy who manipulates Peter. I think because you even hear in the trailer, he says, Peter, you're struggling in everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose. I love that. And it sounds like he will be sympathetic to Peter. I don't think he's going to genuinely love Peter. I think Doc Ock will love Peter. I think he will love Peter. But I do think Goblin is going to manipulate him to believing that is a father figure to him. Because that's something that was big in the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man film, where he kept trying to manipulate Spider-Man, and he kept trying to manipulate Peter to being like a son to him. But yeah. Next question. Let Alex says, my favorite villain is the guy who killed Uncle Ben. This man's evil. If we're talking about Sandman was the one who killed in the Sam Raimi films. In the Maguire film, I mean, not the Maguire, the Garfield films, we find out it's just a random burglar. But that's cool, man. Alex is evil, man. Everyone look out for Alex. Alex likes death. I'm joking, but next summit, we can't forget about Daredevil. Oh yeah, we forgot. Kevin Feige has confirmed. I actually think he was trying to be very vague about it, because what he says exactly, he says that excuse me, what he says exactly is, if he was to choose a next Matt Murdock Daredevil, it would be Charlie Cox. That's what he says. He doesn't outright say Charlie Cox will be coming back and making his own series or something like that. But I do think he was being very vague, because we will see him in No Way Home. I think he's only going to show up as Matt Murdock, as the lawyer. He's going to show up. He's going to be Peter's lawyer. And I do think there will be a scene where Matt tells him about the superhero life, because Holland does bring up that there's a scene where him, Happy Hogan, and Aunt May, they're in a table with a superhero talking about superhero life. And, you know, if it was the hero we knew, he would have said it. But because it's someone who's going to be a shock surprise, I do think it's going to be Matt Murdock, and he's going to show up. We're going to see him. He's going to protect Spider-Man, because he does believe in protecting superheroes. We're going to see that. And Daredevil, what will happen is, Daredevil's going to even speak to him about super. I don't know if he's actually going to tell him that's Daredevil, that he is Daredevil. I do question that. What I'm going to assume is he will. I think he's going to tell him he's Daredevil just because he wants to sympathize with him. He's like, hey, look, I'm a superhero too. I know what that life is about, and I know how dangerous it is to have your identity be out public information. But yeah, it was confirmed that the Goblin is the main villain. I think they said that in the panel. I don't remember, but I theorized for a long time that I do think that the Goblin will be the villain of the film. But anyways, let me see. What was the image I tried to bring up? I think this is this scene where MJ's falling to her death. Where is it? Yeah, this one, I think they edited it in a way where it looks like Holland is going to save her, but I genuinely believe that it's Garfield who saves her, because I do think part of Garfield's story is hold up, is him wanting to redeem himself for Gwen's death. I do think we're going to see a Peter who's just that broken and that damaged by the death of Gwen Stacy. I think we're going to see that. I could be wrong. I don't know, but also I like that Streamlabs has, or not Streamlabs, StreamYard has opened this little part, because what they used to have is they had this one where it's on the side, but I wanted more emphasis on the screen, so I like that now StreamYard has this like quick nice little thing that I like, and I like it. But anyways, I do think we're gonna see Gwen Stacy. I mean, not Gwen Stacy. I do think we're gonna see Garfield save MJ. But let me put up the scene. By the way, I'm interested. I want to see that run, because obviously Doctor Strange is much stronger than any Spider-Man ever. I mean, he's the master of the mystic arts. There's no way he's gonna lose to a teenager. There's no way. There's no way. But I'm interested in seeing that race. But what's the scene? Okay. I think, oh, by the way, I cannot wait to see the scene. The bridge fight. I think only Doc Ock and Goblin will be in the bridge fight, and I think it's going to be mainly Ock. But, okay, what's the scene I wanted to pop up? There was an image. I wanted to pop up. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think in this scene, I think in this scene, somewhere around this time, I genuinely think Aunt May is going to die. I think they're going to kill off Aunt May. I know a lot of people are theorizing it's Happy, but wait, let's see where I can play it. Oh, no, I don't want to copyright it. There we go. Oh, never mind. Won't play. There we go. You see the shot. I think around this scene is Aunt May, and here's why. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, never mind. There we go. You see Aunt May running. And the reason why I think Goblin is going to kill Aunt May is because I do think Peter takes away his weapons. I think Peter is going to try taking away his weapons. And he takes them for a while, and Goblin only has the bombs, the pumpkin bombs. But maybe Peter takes away weapons, and he leaves them in his apartments, and he tries to go take them. And remember, Goblin has a history of attacking from the heart. That's what he does best. That is what he does. He did it to Aunt May. He attacked Aunt May in the first Maguire film. And then he attempted to kill MJ. And then he also attempted to kill a bunch of kids. But who cares about that? But anyways, I have not done a stream in so long, so I apologize if I'm being dehydrated. Maybe I should invite someone on. Should it? Panel? I mean, comment section. Would you guys like me to invite someone on the panel? I don't know. I have to wonder. But I do think Aunt May is going to take the bullet, so I do believe that she will pass away. Also, I think I should invite someone just so I can rest my voice a little bit. Just so I can rest my voice. But I don't even know who. Maybe because I know I'm in a bunch of group chats of YouTubers who invite each other, who are like, hey, if you ever want to come on, join us, and then you put the link in. Maybe I should invite someone. But I don't know. Also, please, guys, go vote for me. It's in the pinned comment sections. Go vote for me for best movie podcast of the year in the what's it called? Movie Madness Entertainment YouTube channel. I'm on the voting poll for best YouTube podcaster or best movie talk podcast, and you guys go support them. You guys go support me. You guys go link. The link is let me actually click on the link. Let's see who's winning. I want to see who's winning. I know it's definitely not me. I know it's definitely not me. I know it's definitely not me. But hey, who knows? Let me share screen. There you go. It's on screen. All right. Here's the voting. So here's the voting. So it's Fandom Awards 2021 Best Movie Podcast. done by Max, who for some reason put himself on it. Look, he literally has himself right there. Why? Look, Max is right there. But there's a Great Council, Darth Lunga, which again I'm not a fan of Darth Lunga. I actually got to recently meet him. I'm sorry, the dude's a little annoying. The dude's annoying to me. But there's John Campea. There's Max right there. He put himself there. Then there's Enosh from Point Extra Lounge, which if I wasn't on there, I would have voted for him. But yeah, then Hollywood After Dark, which is Matt Jarbo's podcast. Then there's Gabbing with Geeks, which I've actually never seen. Then there's Film Junkie. There's Four Nerds, Abdul, Robert Meyer Burnett, Hack the Movies, Generators, and Multiverse of Movies. You guys can go vote for me right there. Link in the description down below. I already voted on the poll, so it won't let me vote. But you can see right there. Oh, hold up. Give me a... All right, sorry guys, I had to check something real quick. But anyways, I'm back. You can actually see right there. Where am I? Where am I? Wait, where was I? Oh yeah. I got 9 votes. I'm above Max on his own. I'm on his own award show. I'm above Max on his own award show. But I am losing to Robert Meyer Burnett, obviously, Four Nerds, John Campea, Den of Nerds, Great Council, Hollywood After Dark, and oh my God, look, Abdul has 294 votes. Enosh has 222 votes. I know Enosh and Abdul have been taking this very seriously. I know they've been taking this very seriously because Enosh made this entire stream talking about how he wants them to go support. I only quickly mentioned it in one of my other videos because I don't know why not. But Multiverse of Movies is right here down below. I want to beat Max. That's all I want to do. I just want to beat Max. It's like, is that too much to ask for? I just want to beat Max. I only want to beat Max. That's the only thing I care about because I want to tell Max, hey, suck it, Max, suck it. But Max actually watched one of my recent videos, which I was surprised because he never watched my videos. But yes. So yeah, I'm beating Max. That's all that matters. But I do ask you guys once again, if you can, please go vote for me. It takes a second. To tell you a secret, because Enosh did the same thing. So this ain't cheating because Enosh did the same. What you can do is with your Wi-Fi, you can vote. But you turn off your Wi-Fi and use your mobile data. You can vote again. Or if you have different internets, you can vote. And I actually didn't do that myself because I didn't know. I'm too lazy to do it. But yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But y'all go vote for me. Although I am massively taking a fat L. I'm taking a massive L. I'm taking the biggest L of my life. But all that matters is that I'm the underdog story. I'm the underdog story because I am the smallest YouTuber here. I'm sure. I don't know about the other. I don't know. I don't know Hack the Movies. I don't know Gavin with Geeks. I don't know them. I don't know For Nerds. But I'm gonna predict that I was the smallest YouTuber. I'm the smallest YouTuber in that. But yeah. Rhea, what's up, Rhea? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Rhea says, I tried the different Wi-Fi hack and it didn't work. Maybe I did it wrong. I actually did try it, and for some reason it didn't work for me. So I know Enosh promoted that. I'm not saying it's cheating, but what I'm saying is, it's not illegal if the cops don't see it. Not joking. Nope, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. That might be false propaganda. Don't listen to me. I'm crazy, man. Don't listen. But King Cucumber, what's up, King Cucumber? Welcome, man. This guy is cool, man. He's always supporting the channel. Thank you, King Cucumber, for being here. We've gone 40 minutes. We were talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. So you guys, this is the Spider-Man No Way Home pregame show. It's a pregame show. I love doing pregame shows, but actually I need to answer one thing. So I was asked earlier today, why am I doing a pregame show so early? Because the movie comes out next week. The reason why is because I know a lot of people next week will be busy. I know a lot of people are going to stay off the internet. They're going to avoid spoilers. So I'm like, hey, before they leave, why not have this fun theorizing? Because I did have a couple of subscribers telling me that they aren't going to be online, so they might miss some of my videos, which is fine. I'm still going to stay online, but I am going to be very careful because I was actually able to not find out the Venom post-credit until I went to the movies and watched it. Although, to be fair, I did watch the movie the day on the first day it came out in America. on Thursday. But I cannot wait for next Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be at my local AMC theater watching Spider-Man No Way Home. I actually found out my theater is packed. I found that out. But I'm excited. I cannot wait. This is the movie I've been most excited for all year. Yes, more excited than Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't think it's going to be as good, but I'm excited. Because I've said this before, Tobey Maguire is my childhood hero. Tobey Maguire is the guy I grew up loving. Tobey Maguire, he's my hero. And to see him potentially return, see Mr. Bully Maguire himself pop up, it's going to be a lifelong dream. And I cannot wait to see that happen. But yeah, anyways, if you guys can vote for me, you guys go ahead and vote for me if you can. What are we at 9 votes still? Because we're not going to make a comeback, obviously. Yeah, we're at 9 votes. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to put the banner up. Always make sure to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. But yes, go support us. But not joking. I'm not going to win, so you guys go ahead and vote for. If you don't want to vote for me, vote for Enosh, because I love Enosh. Me and Enosh are coolio. We're coolio. It's funny. We got closer during this beef. Not the beef that, if you guys are aware, there was some beef that Saggy, Max, and Jarbo were in. And then when I made my video on it, still to this day, I'm surprised that both Enosh and Saggy watched it, because not a lot of people that are my YouTube friends even watch my videos. But I was surprised they watched it, even though I didn't bring up their name in the title. But I don't know. I guess they just were like, why not? Let's see. What am I trying to search up? But anyways, you guys go ahead, put your predictions, theories, whatever it is that you would like in the comment section down below, so we can have some fun, whatever it is. I just got an ad to my own video, so. Okay, there we go. I put it here on the background just so I'm able to read it off quickly, because sometimes I don't have me on the screen. But yeah, also hold up. What was I trying to pop up? Okay, there we go. I put it here. Let's see. There we go. Put it here on the screen. There's my channel. We're at 1,000 subscribers, as always. I'm also going to change my banner. I just got to create the dang banner, because I'm not a fan of my banner. Also, wait. Oh, we saw a comment. Jose Hurtado says, hey, how's your day been? And yes, I did vote. I did vote for you on the poll. Thank you, Jose. By the way, Jose is actually a close friend of mine. So shout out, Jose. Thank you for being here on the stream. And today it was our pregame show for Spider-Man No Way Home. I've gone over an hour, so I might end it in 30 minutes. But yeah. There was like some beef that happened on YouTube, and I was involved in it. You can see, where was it? It was over here. There was this beef, and then I did this other video, an entire live stream on it. It was fun beef. It was fun. Yeah. Also, I made this video on Nerdrotics, so you guys can go check that out after I'm done with today's stream. Yeah. But let's get into the comments. King Cucumber says, what do you think the chance of Daredevil showing up are? I would say 30%. I'm gonna say this. I think there's only a 1% chance Daredevil shows up, but I do think Matt Murdock will appear in Spider-Man No Way Home as Peter's lawyer. I don't think we're gonna see him in the Daredevil costume. I do think he's gonna tell him about his superhero life, what how he was going through as Daredevil. By the way, I'm surprised to this day that they genuinely are bringing in to Netflix, because I've been saying for a long time that, Kevin Feige doesn't like sloppy seconds. Kevin Feige doesn't want to deal with the Netflix stuff because he wants to do his own things. And I am surprised that now he's like, hey, you know what? Let's bring them in. Why not? But I don't think Daredevil will show up, but I do think there's a giant chance Matt Murdock will be appearing as the lawyer of Peter Parker, but not as Daredevil. But it is what it is. Also, I don't know if I've ever said this, but I have a merch store. Link in the description. I didn't promote that early in the video, but yeah. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. I like the hoodie. It feels comfortable. I like it. It feels comfy. I've had a couple of sales already. But yeah, there we go. Supporting the multiverse of movies. What was I trying to pop up? I'm feeling very dehydrated right now. Also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. Let's actually look at the poll right now. Let me go to the poll right now and see how many votes we got. How many votes we got? Hold up. I'm gonna try popping it up. Let's check how many votes we got. Why is it not there? Why is it not? Oh, there we go. There we go. I found the poll. I don't know why it wasn't popping up at first. I don't know why it wasn't popping up. Ooh, we still got 9 votes. But anyways, thank you to everyone who's voted, because I only voted once and I wasn't expecting anyone to vote, but surprisingly we got 9 votes. I mean, look, I'm still far. Oh wait, I didn't even put it on the screen. I'm stupid. Share screen. Venom Awards. Let's put it up here on the screen once more. Let's do this one more time. But I'm here down here, and look how far down I am from Enosh, Abdul, and Film Junkie, even Hollywood After Dark. To be fair, I am the smaller content creator, but hey, whatever it is what it is. You know, sometimes you gotta suck up a lot. Oh wait, I forgot to make this announcement. Let me actually pull up my Twitter. I'm sorry, guys. I accidentally clicked out of StreamYard. I was supposed to click out of another. The audio is good again. I clicked out of StreamYard by accident, so sorry, guys, if you guys got confused right there. But I was supposed to click out of the polls. But hey, I'm back. But sorry about that. I clicked out by accident. That wasn't supposed to happen, but it did happen. But let me go on Twitter. By the way, always follow me on my Twitter, because Twitter's fun, you know. But why don't you guys follow me on Twitter if you're not? But here's Twitter. Let me pop up a special announcement that I made on my Twitter that I really want to bring up. But where is it? Okay, so there's my Twitter. You can always follow me at Film Isaac, but Isaac Film Geek. Hold up, I'm trying to check something on my phone. So where was it? Also, that's where you can get my news early on for my channel. So always go support me on my Twitter. Also, I made a video on this, so you guys can go check that out. Where was it? Oh, there we go. There is the tweet I wanted to show you guys. We are going to be hosting our first annual Multiversal Awards this year. Yep, I am proud to announce we are hosting our very first Multiversal Awards this year. I'm so excited to be doing it this year. Now, you're probably wondering, when are we going to start the Multiversal Awards? What is the Multiversal Awards? Glad you asked. You see, the Multiversal Awards will be an entire award show, and it's going to go live where we vote on specific categories for best movie, best television show, best YouTuber. So Enosh might win another award. Best anything. And we are going to be hosting a Multiversal award show. It's going to be called the Multiversal Awards. I'm going to be doing an entire stream. Now, the nomination, I am going to be doing a separate stream at first where we all together nominate what movie should be there. And I also want to wait till after No Way Home comes out, just in case that movie does really, really well. We can bring up. But yeah, I just want to bring up the fact that the Multiversal Awards will be happening this year. Something I didn't do last year. Last year, what I did instead was I did what are my top favorite movies of the year, what are my top worst movies of the year. But this time, I want to celebrate the wonderful year we've had of cinema. Just celebrate movies this year. Just celebrate together. You guys are going to be able to vote, but first we got to nominate. And I'm going to nominate with you guys. So we're going to be doing a stream after I'm done with No Way Home. and do a stream on nominations. The award show might be happening on January, early January, but the nominations will be late December. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Just a little heads up, a little heads up. But let's read Andrew Casali's comments. In my opinion, Toby will steal the show away from others. I don't like it by stealing the show. Do you mean like best performance? I'll admit, I do think Tom Holland will have the best performance because it is his movie. But I do think that the biggest fan pop will be Maguire because Maguire is the more popular Spider-Man. You know, there's nostalgic people. A lot of people love Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. And so it makes way more sense that a lot of people are going to probably be cheering on when they see Tobey Maguire more than they will when they see Andrew Garfield or any of the other Spider-Man. And also this week's coming up, I want to bring up, I will be ranking all the Spider-Man movies. Or actually, wait. You know what? Why don't I just instead rank them right now? Actually, no, never mind. I want to do it separate. And in fact, I might do it after the stream's over, however long the stream goes. But I'm going to be ranking all of the Spider-Man films and live action specifically. Now, I will add it into the Spider-Verse. I will be ranking Into the Spider-Verse because I'm like, hey, that movie's popular, might as well put it there. But it will be the Maguire films, it will be the Garfield films, and it will be the Holland films. I'm going to rank them all each individually. It's going to be ranking them, and then I'm going to briefly also explain why I like them or why I don't like them, and just kind of briefly mention them. But just to kind of give you a tease. And Andrew even brings up this question. A ranking suite, I bet the Raimi trilogy will be at the top. I'm not going to say exactly my ranking because I do want people to anticipate what films I like more. But I will say my favorite Spider-Man film, and I'm just going to say this because I've said this a lot on the channel. My favorite Spider-Man film is Spider-Man 2. So expect to see that movie at the top. But besides that, I'm not going to tell you anything else because I do want to keep the suspense and where do I rank some. Because I do think I have some hot takes and then I have some takes that people find normal. And, you know, I'm going to mix it up. But I will confirm to Andrew right now, Spider-Man 2 is going to be number one. It's going to be number one. And we're going to be doing a ranking of it. And this week before No Way Home comes out, I will be doing my – and it's going to be in tiers. It's going to be in tiers. I like doing tiers more than rankings, but it will be a ranking at the same time. Kind of to tell you which are my least favorite Spider-Man films and then what are my favorite Spider-Man films. But, yeah, I'm excited to do that. I'm excited because I've never done one for the Spider-Man films. I did do a top 10 MCU movies once, and I did once do it for why am I freezing on the name? On the DCU. Why did I freeze on DCU? I should have known that. But yeah, Andrew is right. We are going to be putting Spider-Man 2 at number one because that is my favorite. That is my favorite of the Raimi films. Let me hold up. I'm trying to check something real quick. I think I'm going to invite someone on the panel because I'm like, hey, you know what? Why not? Also, we got 1 week left till No Way Home comes out. Yeah. Sorry, I burped. Also, the Champions League is going on right now. Screw the Champions League. I was checking my phone. My top three favorite. I know Andrew did a ranking too on his channel, so you can go if you guys want to see a ranking, y'all go check out Andrew's video. But yeah, my top three favorites are number one, Spider-Man 2, number two, Into the Spider-Verse, number three, Spider-Man 2002. I will say this because I still don't want to give away. Into the Spider-Verse is going to be very high up on my ranking. That's all I'm going to say. But Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man film all time. So that we can agree on. But besides that, I don't want to spoil anything because I do want to have it anticipating. I want you guys to be surprised. I want you guys to feel the emotions of whenever I do my ranking for the Spider-Man films that we've seen. And you guys comment down below. What are your thoughts? You know, what are your favorite Spider-Man films? What are your favorite villains? All that. You know, right now I'm dying. So I think it's very important I invite someone on the panel. Let me just check. Hold up. Am I screen recording? Okay, I'm not. So good, because I don't like revealing images. What should I bring on? Because I don't like just bringing on anyone. Hold up. Sorry, guys. But yeah, follow me on my Twitter. Follow me on my Twitter because it's fun. You know, why not follow me on the Twitter? Because Twitter's fun. I like using Twitter a lot. Man, but who should I bring on? Let's see who's on. Hey, I just got tagged on a post. By Aaron, I think. Yeah, it was by Aaron. Who should I invite on the panel? Because I don't like it when just anyone's here. Like, I'm not Max who puts everyone on his panels. But I am an idiot because sometimes I don't add people. Who would want to be? Who's not busy right now? Huh. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I have not put someone on my panel in a long time. That's because typically I don't invite people on. Because I've said it on my channel before, I'm very socially awkward and I tend to struggle with human interaction. And sometimes, putting on random. I'm not like I wish I was like Max or like MSK, where they know how to speak to people normally. And sadly, me, I don't have that asset. I don't have that skill asset to just be able to casually talk. But also, let me bring up this news. We are doing a memberships program. It's only 99 cents a month, and what it is basically in each one of my videos and streams, I will be shouting out everyone who's there, and I'm about to show you what it is. So, oh my god, my voice is exhausted. But anyways, you can see right there, it's the join button, and even when you go on a video, you can even put the join button. It's everywhere. You can hit the join button. You can join the members. You can join the members program. It's only 99 cents a month. Oh, I don't want an ad. I don't even if it's my own ad and it makes me money. But so you can hit the join button, and it's only 99 cents a month. And the perks are you're an official associate producer of the channel, meaning that you are going to be part of making the important decisions on the channel, whether it's what kind of videos I do, what video I should make, and things that go behind the scenes. So you're going to be an associate producer. You're going to be put on a group chat with other fellow associate producers who joined the membership program. Now, I have not checked who has joined so far. I've not checked, but it's only 99 cents a month. But the main thing is you will be given a shout out every video. Every video you will be given a shout out. Like every video, I will be reading off your name and everything to give you guys credit. I actually need to check. I got to turn off the screen record. I got to check who's become a member so far. Also, let me check the fandom awards. Let's see. Oh, 10 votes. So thank you to whoever voted for me. Thank you, man. We got 10 votes so far. I mean, as long as I beat Max, I just want to beat Max. I want to show Max that I beat him in his own panel. I mean, I beat him in his own game. But thank you to whoever just voted. But I gotta check who's a member so far. I've forgotten to check that, but again, check. It's only 99 cents a month. Why not? Why not join us? Why not join us here? Who is that? Members. Okay. Total members. Why is it not? For some reason, it's not popping up. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I was just checking. Okay. So yeah, join the members program. Why not? It's only 99 cents a month, and it makes you an associate producer. It will give you a shout out in every one of my videos. Yes, all of them. Every single video at the end, I will be reading off your name, thanking you for being an associate producer of the channel. Kind of like end credits in movies, where you read off director's name, associate producer's name, producer this, executive producer, this and that. So that's gonna be the perks of the membership program. And again, it's only 99 cents a month. Why not? Why not support your friendly neighborhood multiversal traveler? Also, I want to do a giveaway. I forgot to bring that up in my other video, but I want to do a giveaway. Oh, I like having my hair in frame. Caleb commented, hope Christian makes at least a quick cameo to see how her MJ is doing. I would like to see. I know Kristen Dunst has said before that she's not going to appear, and she said this a long time ago. She said that she was called. They called her agents. They were like, "Hey, why don't we set something up?" And she had said no to the role. I actually think Christian, we won't see her, but we will get an implication that what happens is Peter lives out a normal life. He becomes a parent, but he marries MJ and things like that. But I think we're gonna see that, but I don't think we're gonna see Christian Dunst specifically. But I want to bring up something. I forgot to bring this up. Let me bring it up. Okay. Oh, hold up. My camera just fell. Sorry guys. Give me a minute. I gotta fix my camera again. Sorry guys. I've never seen that happen. That's not happened yet to me, but there we go. We're back. I have to turn off the camera for all because I was embarrassed. But I want to do a giveaway. Now, I'm not going to be giving away this Funko Pop, but I'm going to ask you guys first. And it's going to be between two things. But this is my Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pop. I just have it here. Just why not? But I want to do a giveaway, and you guys are going to choose. Now, I don't know when exactly I'm going to be doing it, nor how am I going to choose. But here's the plan right now. I want to do a giveaway kind of as a thank you for the. This has been a great year. This has been the best year of my YouTube life. Although I've only been here for 2 years, but it's been such a great year. And as a thank you, I want to do a giveaway. Now, it's either going to be two things. Number one, I'm going to be giving away a Funko Pop. Not this one, but I am going to be giving away a Funko Pop. And it's going to be like some No Way Home Funko Pop. I don't know. Maybe it'll be this one. I don't know. I haven't chosen it. Or it will be a piece of my merchandise from my own store, which I'm going to pop up right here. Because I don't know how many of you guys know about my merch store. It's going to be either a Funko Pop or a piece of my merch. But you guys are going to get to choose. Yes, you guys. Not me. You guys. But I'm even going to have to ask y'all, like, put a poll out, see who wants to... Okay, where is it? Let's see. Let me share screen once more. There we go. Okay, so that's my merch store. That's my merch store right there. Not sure how many of y'all have seen it yet. I have had a couple of purchases, so that's always cool. But here's my Zack Snyder shirt, because I know a lot of you guys love Zack Snyder. Why not have this shirt? Then there's the Fast and Furious shirt. Then there's a one with my just as the ultimate movie nerd. I'm gonna lower the prices, so don't worry about that, because I do think, like, I didn't know this until now, but Stream Elements, you can choose the prices. I thought Stream Elements just put it up there for you. But there's the classic multiversal shirt. Then there's the hoodie, which you can choose the colors on these. Like, I have this black one right here. I have this black one. They're all sizes. This is my favorite thing. But what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be giving away a piece of my merch. Oh, there's a coffee mug. There's a sticker. I know I got very few things, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be either giving away a Funko Pop or a piece of merchandise of your choice. And I'm going to be doing the giveaway, but all you got to do is be subscribed, turn on the notification bells, and comment down below. But I don't know which video, but just kind of, it's going to be kind of like a thank you letter to you guys, you know. And I'm going to pick a subscriber who I know, like Andrew would be entered, or anyone like that. Anyone who I already know is a subscriber of the channel. I'm going to be giving them away a Funko Pop or a piece of merchandise, whatever the choice that you guys decide. But yeah, but that's going to be later on, not right now, because I still need to plan it all. I like to do a giveaway because, you know, why not? As a thank you. But Kalen puts, I just watched Spider-Man 2 and it reminded me how great Doc Ock is, hoping they stick with his redemption, which the second No Way Home trailer suggested he could be on their side. He's hoping. Yeah, I do think that at the end he's going to help Peter, because again, I brought it up earlier on the trailers. On the trailers, you don't see Doc Ock at the final battle except one shot, and it shows him being shot by Electro. By Electro's electricity. And so I do think he's gonna be a good guy at the end. He's gonna have his redemption, you know, his I will not die a monster scene. But I also finished my Spidey binge. I actually watched all the Spider-Man films. The only one I'm missing is Far From Home and Into the Spider-Verse. Those are the only two movies that I need to rewatch. I've seen them before already, obviously, but I've seen every Spider-Man film, but I did do my re-binge. I'm only missing Far From Home and Into the Spideyverse. But I'm also going to be doing my ranking later this month. But yeah, just kind of to give you guys a heads up. Not this month. Next week. Next week I am going to be putting out a ranking video. But First of all, oh my god, my voice is dying. I need a break. Hold up. Sorry, guys. My voice is dying. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm actually exhausted. I'm exhausted. Oh. Ah, man. Oh my god. Oh, I need to stop doing streams alone. I'm sorry, guys, if you're seeing me like this for the first time, but I have not done a stream in a long time, and I now remember why I planned on doing them with guests. Oh my god, my voice. Ooh, it's really tired, and I'm still talking. I need to get someone. My Spidey-thon. I forgot to talk about the Spidey-thon I did, but Caleb even did one too. I think a lot of people are doing Spidey-thons. But yeah, I just watched Spider-Man 2. And, oh wait, oh no, I read that one. The next one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been watching them too. I'm on to Spider-Man 3 tomorrow, but 1 and 2 have been great so far. Number 1 is like classic comic come to life, and 2 is just a fantastic film. Yeah, I love Spider-Man 1 and 2. Oh wait, actually I cannot reveal. I don't like Spider-Man 3 really. But Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man film, but I will be doing my ranking next week. It's going to be like around Monday or Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. But man, my voice is tired. I got to invite someone on. I don't think I can do this alone. I don't, or maybe end the stream. I don't know. But I don't know who to invite. Is Alex busy? No, why not invite Alex? Why not? Alex is actually the guy who was here earlier on the chat. I should invite him because I actually know him somewhat. Or Tyran. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let's see. All right, I give him the link, although I don't think he'll show up. But I could put it on the Twitter group. Okay, sorry again. I clicked out of StreamYard again. I think I'm really that tired. I clicked out of StreamYard once again. That's the second time this happens, and this never happens where I accidentally click out of StreamYard. But yeah, I'm feeling very exhausted. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna have to end this stream. Yeah, sorry if this ending of the stream sounds lame, but yeah, hold up. Yeah, oh my god, my voice. But I always jump between Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 2 as my favorite Spider-Man film. They are so neck and neck with me, with Homecoming just behind it in third place. Yeah, yeah. I love Homecoming. I love Spider-Man 2. I'm actually glad I'm feeding someone else who loves Homecoming, because I think almost everyone who's on my channel, or every one of my subscribers, almost all of them find it crazy when I say that I love Homecoming. I like everyone, for some reason people think I'm a Holland hater because I'm not a fan of Far From Home, but everyone for some reason considers me a Holland hater, even though I've never met anyone who praises Home. I was even on a podcast. I'm actually gonna pop up this podcast. I'm gonna pop up the podcast because I was on a podcast with MSK. It's called the Batman Podcast, and I'm about to pop it up. Okay, let me search up the Batman pod. I do wonder why he names it the Batman Podcast. That's always something. But he invited me on, and we did an interview. We did an interview. Hold up. We did an interview. He interviewed me. It was fun. It was cool. I don't often do a lot of podcasts, but here, let me pop it up here on screen. Hold up. I didn't even. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, let me put it here. I really need to invite someone because I don't think I can carry on the rest of the stream like this. But I was on his podcast, so you guys can go check it out. Go support him, man. He's a cool guy. He's always awesome to be with. I still say this: the stream I was on, not this one, but the other one, is still the best and most funniest stream I've ever been on. You can even see some of the chat there, but so there is this. I did this podcast with him, but also let's see what the comment was. I don't think I commented on it. No, I didn't. But on this podcast that I did with him, yeah, at one point he asked me what are my top 5 best MCU movies. Number 5, I put Shang-Chi. And number 4, I put Spider-Man Homecoming. And then number 3 was Thor Ragnarok. Number 2 was Guardians of the Galaxy. The number 1 was Eternals. And I remember he looked at me for a long time. And he was like, that's the first time in my life I've ever heard someone put Homecoming in their top 5 MCU films. I was like, look, I love Homecoming. I just love Homecoming. To me, Homecoming is such a great Spider-Man flick. I love Homecoming. I think it's a great film. I know some people don't like Homecoming, and I loved Homecoming. Now, I don't love Far From Home. I think Far From Home is all right. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. But about this film, about he in this interview, I don't remember where it was, which minute was it exactly, but he does ask me that, and I just straight up told him, to me, hold up. To me, Homecoming is just that great of a film. To me, Homecoming is just that great of a film, and he invited me on, and it was pretty interesting. I also had one of my friends, Rhea. She was actually on his Batman podcast recently, which I still need to watch. I still need to watch that one because she was on it, and she's one of my friends here on YouTube. She's cool, and I want to see that. But yeah, I love Homecoming. But also, I was just sent a message. What happened? Hold up. But I really gotta wonder, who should I invite? Because I sent a link to one of my friends. I invited one of my friends. Sorry if I'm not talking right, because my throat hurts. Oh, Callum just commented. Yeah, Homecoming is great. Oh wait, hold up. Let me read it from my phone. Yeah, Homecoming is great. Far From Home is fine. I think Mysterio is great, and I like Peter and MJ relationship, but some of the high school stuff got a little over the top. Yeah, look, to me, Homecoming, I love everything about Homecoming, except there's probably like 1 or 2 jokes I didn't like, but I still loved it. I love that film. But Far From Home, one of my biggest problems is it tried way too much to be too much. It tried to be too much of a John Hughes 80s movie. And look, I love John Hughes. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is amazing. Eddie was on stream. Yeah, he just sent me a message. Wait, hold up. I didn't even think about that. Hold up. I didn't even think about that. Let me invite him on. Copy clipboard. Sorry about that. Once again, I'm an idiot because I clicked out. I was trying to click out of another tab, and this is the 3rd time today. I don't get why I'm doing that. I really think I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna need to take a break for a while. You know what? I'm just gonna put it out. I'm just gonna put it out everywhere. Let's just have people on. Let's just have random people on. Yeah, I'm just literally putting it everywhere. Just inviting everyone on. What am I missing? Hold up. I'm literally just inviting everyone. Yeah, I invited everyone. Better not click out this time. All right, I guess there. I put it on literally every group chat I'm in. Dun, dun. Oh, look, we already got some. What's up, Eddie?
What's up?
I gotta put on my headphones. Crap. All right, what's up, Eddie?
Yeah, what's up?
So, tell me, how excited are you for Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I remember, like I said, nobody knows what to expect. I remember I did a video like 3 days ago about some Reddit spoilers. I don't know if they're true, but it sounded good enough. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens because there's lots of stuff. Obviously, with all the multiverse stuff and seeing the past villains from the other movies, the other franchises, this could be cool to see. And obviously, they keep denying that these two are in the movie, Andrew and Toby. So I can't wait to see them. I know they have to be there. You can't just keep
Yeah.
denying it.
I really hope that in the UK they don't end up spoiling it. I genuinely like that day, December 15th. I think I'm gonna click off all social media.
Well, it's over because obviously there's like first screenings like
Oh yeah, I
in
forgot
other
about that.
places. So obviously once people know what happens, it's over. On Twitter, it's gonna be a spoiler frenzy.
Yeah, I think by the time I leave the theater on Thursday, that's when I'm gonna get back on social media. But I really hope I don't get spoiled because I remember for Far From Home, like a week before the movie came out, I remember I got spoiled the post credit scene for Far From Home, which sucked. I really wish I experienced that in theaters. Hold up.